Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Gemini. All right, so here is the central issue between the two of you. Okay, so, and we'll talk about how each of you feels about that. We have the marionette and the Grail cup. So the marionette is looking over at this Grail cup. The marionette is about power and something that has power over you, or somebody who's pulling your strings. Maybe someone trying to control you. Okay, and the Grail cup is, because of that, this person is wondering with the Grail cup what's real and what's false about this situation, or is this situation real at all? Like, did they ever really love me? And so the thing is, somebody got really upset and made a judgment having to do with the marionette. So somebody got upset, and this comes from there's a deeper emotional issue when it comes to this situation, to this person. This person got really upset and made a judgment on the other person, having to do with control. Maybe they accuse them of being controlling. That's a possibility. And then maybe accuse them of not loving them, or lying to them about their feelings. So 1 minute, I'll be right back. Okay, so I feel really there's a deeper issue when it comes to this person, and I also feel like there's a real lack of communication between the two of you. Here with this tower moment, there was a complete communication breakdown. All right, so here is you and your feelings towards the marionette and the Grail cup. Right now, there's distance between you because you feel like you've been attacked by this person verbally. So you may feel like they've accused you. This came from out of the blue. You certainly weren't expecting it. So there was a sudden shift or change in character. And with this fellow being here, you had to, or felt the need to defend yourself and what you had, okay, or what you have. And so that is you here, Gemini. Now let's go see what they're feeling over here with regards to the marionette and the Grail cup. Okay, so they feel that maybe you crossed a line. Okay, so it seems like there's a wee bit of a standoff going on here about the marionette. So they feel that maybe you crossed the line. Maybe you were too controlling. This is what they feel. Okay. Nine of Shields. So they kind of feel like they've been maybe they feel like there's like this a threat somehow, because this card speaks to them. It speaks to an unseen threat. It speaks to somebody being armored and pushy even. There was an argument, and this partner felt threatened in some way, okay, by something you might have said or through your actions. And maybe this was maybe you didn't even realize you were doing it. or maybe this was their perception of what you said. Okay. There was a sudden reaction, and I feel like it's possible they may have overreacted, but it all comes down to communication, and there being very poor communication between the two of you. And so they're they're in this energy of trying to figure this out, trying to understand this, what happened between you, trying to understand or figure out, because somebody's puzzling here. And I feel like you are puzzled over this sudden shift in change in their behavior, especially that the moon is here. It's like it doesn't make sense to you here. Um, and they are puzzling over something they feel that like that you were pushing them towards, maybe, or trying to control them or the situation somehow. They're looking to the past, or they need to, and they will find something in the past. They will learn something there in their reflection. And they will learn something there in their reflection. They want to contact you, but they have not, or they will want to when they discover this. But they are so far keeping silent. Um, okay, so where you currently are. This is like this is a card of comparison. You see how he compares the coin to the sunflower. So I feel like right now somebody's being extremely careful, or feel they need to be. They are comparing. Uh, they're comparing information they have with information that was given. Their heart is breaking. Your heart is also breaking. I feel like um, this person, there it is again. This person is in reflection. They are thinking of and that situation, comparing, making comparisons with this new information that they find. I get that message again here and here. So this is this person basically and their energy, although you are both hurting from this. It's like they are suddenly in their reflection given some insight into what actually happened. And this could be insight even into their own behavior. Here they are, lying abed. They're, oh yeah, see, heartbroken right here with the uh, grieving card here. And the card of something that's haunting them, a betrayal possibly, and a separation. And so there's like one thought that's on this person's mind because his thumb is in a book, so he's remembering. And he's got all this medicine by the table. Um, and he's heavily burdened by what happened. There's a lot of worry and anxiety here for this person. Whatever is going on between you really pulls at him emotionally. Okay, so there's a lot of emotion as well. So you are also feeling all of this emotion. There needs to be communication, it's like you're at a standstill. And although they're thinking about it, we see that they are so far keeping silent. But somebody needs to break this silence and communicate. Otherwise, you will regret that you didn't. I feel like whatever happened between you, it's possible that somebody, like, it's like the imagination imagined things. They didn't have all their facts, so to speak. And so, let me see here. Three of Shields. Um, this is somebody who's seeking another chance, and this is the makeup card. This is the communication. This is what needs to happen, okay? Because if it doesn't happen, and we know that they are thinking of it, but one of the two needs to break this silence, okay? Because if you don't, you would regret it later. You need to do this. You need to break this silence. Somebody's holding back and they're not speaking their truth. They're not telling the truth, okay? But what they need to do is fight for this relationship. Here they are. They're not speaking up. And if they don't speak up, then on this path that they are on, they could be seriously looking at an ending and a loss, okay? So one of you definitely needs to break this silence, because what I see is that if you break this silence, if one of you decides to break this silence, there's huge potential for this relationship. Okay, yes, there are issues, and yes, there are things that need to be worked through, but there is a lot of potential for the relationship. It's what I see here, okay, in these cards of the makeup card, the Nine of Love, the Three of Shields, and the Ace of Swords. Communication is really, really, really going to be highlighted here between you two, and is really what needs to be worked on here, okay? And this person, there's something in their past that they need to work on that they haven't, and that is what triggered them. And so they've been holding back a certain information. And this is the card of holding back, so lacking strength and courage to overcome something, kind of like feeling like there's no way out, doing a lot of negative thinking. So here we have this card of restriction. And this is somebody who's in a prison of their own making, or that is at the mercy of that which is temporarily out of reach, you know, feeling unable to move forward at this time. Be patient, pay attention, and soon you will be shown the next right action to take. And once again, you will be able to proceed to the greater goal if you follow up on the signs, because you are going to be receiving signs with the High Priestess. You also have her here. Okay, if you're willing to listen to your intuition, because you or they, whoever this is for, somebody needs to listen to their intuition. Do not be afraid. Okay, fear is next. Oh, look at that. Partnership was the next card coming up. There's great potential for this partnership. The fact that that partnership card is also there speaks very loudly to me about the potential for this to work, you know, if you just stop being afraid and take this step. One of you needs to take this step. Listen to your intuition. Okay? Listen to your intuition. Follow up on those hunches. Okay? And once again, because you're going to be shown the way, but you must be open to it and you must be listening. You must trust your intuition. So the way through this energy of the restriction card is like the Tower. The way through this energy is to take stock of where you are and from where you come from, and ask yourself how you got here and what are you not seeing, you see? What are you not seeing? And what needs repairing? Once the answers come, so does relief from the bondage of circumstance and of mind. And so what we do see is that they are in reflection, and they have seen something here. They have learned something because the Hierophant is here. So they have learned something, but there still may be some fear attached to it. So they need to not be afraid. Do not be afraid to trust in your intuition. Do not be afraid to take this next step. The book is here. All right. So again, the book can be uncovering hidden information, which is definitely what could be happening here in reflection with the Hierophant here. And the book is like it represents things that are hidden from you. It's information that you don't have, but would really like to have, or something that you are about to learn. Okay, so, and they are about to learn something here with the Hermit and the Hierophant and the Hanged Man in their reflection, and this Hangman is receiving information. Look. So they're definitely about to learn something in this reflection period. You may also be learning something because they are in reflection, but so are you. One of you needs to end this silence. And if you do decide to take this step, there is great potential for this relationship to work. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.